so we're going to take on, this is the last week of April and the beginning of May. You can see how I don't have my, my focus dashboard set up yet, but that's okay. We'll get to that in a little while. This is the 28th of April through the 4th of May. So, hold on, 30 days in April, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put a cute little May just to remind myself that this is the new month. All right, so we have Raymond working. So then we have Raymond working on Wednesday. This week, I think, yeah, he works on Friday this week, not Saturday. So he also has his payday. I'm trying to think of what else we have for this like general page here. I know I've talked about this before. Ooh, I'm going to my parents' house. So I'll be back here, filming at their house on Monday. And then we have, so it's so confusing when these weeks overlap like this from month to month, because you have to kind of do both your month planning and your week planning at the same time. We're about to film our month video as well, so we're going to do it all at once, but regardless, it's a little bit more confusing, so bear with me. And on the 4th, we have a couple of things going on. I know we have the quarter moon on the 4th. So I'm going to write that in really quick. Hold on. Which quarter is it? Yeah. Okay. It's the first quarter. And then I have a birthday on that day. It's actually my cat's birthday. Don't judge me. But yeah, it's my cat's birthday, so I gotta get a sticker for that. Hold on. This is so hard to do without my hands. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like to celebrate pet birthdays, and you know, this is my kitty cat's birthday, so there we go. And what else is on the overview here? We have I don't have my normal appointments with Dr. Bartlett this week because she's off. She's on personal leave. I think that's it for the overview. So let's get started with our weekly pages, or I'm sorry, our daily pages for the week in between April and May here. So like I said, we have Raymond working. He always works on Monday and Wednesday. And that's always, you know, it's nice to have that consistency, especially with his crazy long shifts. But it is what it is. So we're actually doing something a little bit differently this week. We're going to have my mom and I film our Plan With Me videos like this. We're both going to be planning it one-on-one like this. And then we're going to do kind of edit them together, if that makes any sense. I don't think that there was anything else on Monday. Ooh, parents' house.
Hi everyone, just doing our Plan With Me for Monday, April 28th, going all the way through until Sunday, May 4th. I have the Bambi Happy Planner spread, and look, I remembered to take it out of my Happy Planner to write this week. Do you believe it? I am hoping it's a pretty easy week. I'm going to use the Happy Planner You Got This classic sticker sheets, and I really want to use the Erin Condren. I believe this is just the Bloom sticker sheets. It's spring. I've started to work in my garden, and they're very flowery. So I'm really excited about using these light greens and maybe some of the purples. But let's go ahead and get started. And one thing, as I was looking through it, I kind of love these daisy washies. I think these are so cute. And I thought it would look really nice Just putting it down here across the bottom. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be just a little bit off. But that's okay. Let's see what we can do. And let's do one more to finish it off. I wonder if they have a little green one like they have these little ones. Let's see. Nope, no little green ones. So I'm going to have to take just a little bit and cut it. Luckily, these washies cut pretty easy. Let's go ahead and add this last little bit. Not perfect, just really good, and that's really cute there. Oh my gosh, I love that green daisies. It turned out really, really.
All right, and then we also have on the Tuesday, pretty sure Raymond, yeah, he has class, even though I don't have my appointment. So I'm gonna write that in. Tuesdays are always so busy. We always have a lot to do. My appointment not being on Tuesday this week is going to make it a little bit easier, but at the same time, it is like our general chores and to-do list kind of a day. We always wind up filling in a lot on that day. And then I'm going to flip ahead. Hold on. Erin Condren planners have these, so these kinds of weeks flip over through the month. So now I'm in the May pages, even though we have the 30th is still April, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. It did take a little bit of getting used to when I first started using Erin Condren planners, but it's not abnormal for a planner to do that. So I wasn't surprised so much. It just, just a formatting thing. Makes it easier when you have the 2-page spread of one month to the next month, that you don't try to do a weird overlap. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. So Wednesday, yeah, we have just Raymond working, and then we have May. And I actually have Beltane, which I know you guys probably have never heard of the word Beltane before. A lot of people call it May Day. It's the first day of May, and it's like the dance around the maypole kind of day. And I like to write that in. It's very, very seasonally celebrating. That's always just something I really like. Then we have, I don't think we have anything else on Thursday. Let me check. Oh, I almost forgot his class. See? Just because I don't have anything doesn't mean we are completely free. All right, here we go. Class is on Thursday. And then I'm trying to think if there was anything else we had going on. I don't think there's anything else. No, nothing else. Okay.
Cute. And then I don't think this is quite long enough to go over there, so I'm just going to put it back in. Maybe I'll need a small piece for a later date. And let's see. Now I had an idea, and I think I'm going to do something slightly different this week. Instead of putting my routine tasks that we do every day in this sheet, I want to try doing it for meal planning. I found that the last couple of weeks, I have not been writing down what we're making for dinner, and it's been getting really upsetting because I don't know what I'm making until like 5 o'clock at night. And I just don't like it. So let's try meal planning.
So then we move on to Friday, and Raymond works this Friday. So we do this just to get it nice. Ooh. Okay. And as a result, still his payday. It's a nice day to have. Everybody's waiting for the payday. Okay, so Saturday we have our usual refill pills. I always do. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on Saturday. I don't think so. This is kind of a light week. And I'm actually really glad because the last few weeks have been crazy for me. It's the kind of thing where even though this is one of the things where planning ahead for a week isn't always the most effective overview of your life, because there's a lot of times when, like, even though you can go through a video of a plan with me for a week, you look back on the week after it happens and you wind up feeling like, where did that week go? I was way busier than this. So it definitely, it comes and goes. But that's Saturday. We don't have anything super big on Saturday.
And we have a routine task. I'm going to use these dark green ones because I like them. And pretty much every day of the week we have one routine task. But I'm going to change up the colors. I'm using these specifically for my husband because it's an awesome color. I'm going to use this light green one for my youngest. And then let's go ahead and do one more with the dark green. This is for both of them, but that's okay because they can share. So let's go ahead, and this is for working out. That's in the morning. And then we have karate. These are all routine things that we do every week. No changes. And then therapy. Oh, I went over, but that's okay. And then we have, get my Erin Condren stickers for birthdays. As you could tell, these are very well loved. I'm going to do the celebrate because I have so many of those. And these come, you can buy these. I don't know if you can actually buy these separately any longer. You used to be able to buy them separately. I know they also come on the back side of the Erin Condren life planners. And I just really like them. We have 2 birthdays in a row. One is on Friday and one is on Thursday. So I want to put, and for their birthdays, I don't really want to use the big stickers because that'll take up too much space with everything else, but I might still use them. Might come back to those. Let's take a look. I really like these 2 boxes and I don't know where to put them, but I kind of want to. Let's go ahead and take this one and put it here by looking ahead. I'm going to take this one and put it over here by importance. And I'm going to put one of these. I'm going to put one of these on Friday, right on the edge, which is, look at how much that is. That's so much on Friday, but I love that so much. And then I'll just put a decorative color there. On Friday, we have the color run. It's for charity, and it's only 2 miles, but you get a whole bunch of color splashed on you. So we usually go wearing just white, and it's at a weird time, though. It's actually at 6 p.m., which we've never done a nighttime one. So I'm really excited to see how that one turns out. And then birthday, we really don't have that much else going on this upcoming week, which is really exciting. Because in the month of May, it's about to get super crazy for us. I'm just taking a quick look in here to see, because I kind of want to change this looking ahead. I'm not sure what I want to do, though. I kind of want to do, I really like the reminder, but I think it might be, let's see. Oh, I got an idea. Let's take this sticker off. Not my favorite thing to peel off stickers after I get them down. It kind of makes me crazy, but that looking ahead would make me crazy if I could see that. So we'll put that reminder there. And then I can put, I know this is going to sound silly, call for birthdays and wish them a happy birthday. I have to remember to mail out their cards. And then text day of. And that way I'll be able to remember to do all those things, because sometimes I forget. And we have importance. I need to remember, you know, I thought there was a payday sticker in here, but I don't see it. So I think I might have to use that one later. And ooh, look how pretty those are. Might have to use that one next time. I wish I had a really big sticker to like put down here so that I could put that one. You know what? I wonder if it would fit. A little bit. Let's see if we can. I'm not good at putting these down straight, but I'm going to try. Is that still crooked? It's still crooked. See what I mean? I'm not good at putting these down straight. We'll try one more time. And we have a couple of like video games that I know my kids want to get involved with that are coming out soon, and I have no idea when those are coming out. I have to research them and make sure that I can buy those. Let's put that there, because I really like those colors. I know that those are a little bit big. Oh, look at those. They have those colors too next time. And let's go ahead. I want a big sticker to fill in this spot. So maybe, I saw there was some really big, oh, all the things. That's really cute. Make big plans. I really like the make big plans right now, because I really am trying to get my garden going, and I want to get all of that prepped and ready. Oh, these are really cute. You know what? I think this one. I think this is going to be the one. Let's see if I can get it off. Oh, it's big. It's really big. It's kind of perfect. Oh, do I have to cut it? I gotta cut just that little tiny bit off the side. That, of course, I don't have my scissors right now, so I'll cut that off in a minute. Let's see. I saw a couple. I really think. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yay, my assistant handed me scissors. They were reading my mind, or actually listening to me. Yay. I'm just going to stick that there.
And then, you know, Sunday. Sunday is that birthday, so I'm going to grab myself another birthday sticker in a second. And we have that moon cycle as well. Very excited about this birthday. I can't believe it, but it's very exciting. All right, we have that moon cycle, and then that's like our general daily pages. Like I said, I always fill in more during these. Hold on one second. Here's a page. You can see where okay, so here's a page you can see how during the week I fill in a little bit more. And this wasn't even a super crazy day, but I wound up crossing off this appointment because I missed it. I couldn't go. Raymond missed his class, you know, and then I wrote in my to-do list, spritzed my plans, film plan with me. You know, this was in February, I think. Yeah, no, March. This was in March. So this day was in March, and it was a pretty typical day, just a lot of to-do list items. But you can kind of see that during my planning process, it doesn't wind up looking like that until after. So I'm actually done with the daily pages now. Those are ready for me to start my to-do lists and stuff later. This is my weekly focus dashboard, and I always like to do this part just to keep an eye out. So I think the weekly focus for this first week as we transition into May, I think is like the spring vibe, but I always try to do like 1 or 2 words here on top for the week's focus, and I don't think spring vibes is super catchy, so I'm trying to think of what else I might put on this top part. You could put something like spring cleaning, or like spring has sprung, or something like that. I think I might just go with, I'm trying to think, like spring inspiration maybe? How about that? Let's just go with spring inspiration, and I can always change that later. But I like that idea because I have a lot of projects that I need to get started doing, and if I don't get started now, then, you know, it'll get away from me and I'll never get it done. All right, so we have quarter moon here. We have that birthday. I'm gonna draw a little cupcake. Oh wow, that is a terrible cupcake. Wow, that is a terrible cupcake. Okay, whatever. I have my Dr. Bartlett is on vacation. So I'm not going to see her this week. Then we have, I'm trying to think of what else. I know we need to clean, but that's always, this winds up on our weekly to-do list almost every week, you know? That happens for everybody. I know Raymond has to study like crazy too. Oh, actually, I'm going to save that, and I'm going to put that on the back here because this is a Raymond page over here as usual. So I'm going to put study on his page. Then we have his due dates. I actually do have them for once. It's awesome. All right. So we have, let me see. We have a quiz on the 29th. And I think it is, yep, it is quiz 10 for his class. So that's going to be, I need to make sure I remember that. And then on the 4th, on that Sunday, he also has homework due. So that's 5.5 and 5.6. Gotta remember that. And that's pretty much all for me this week. I know that, like I said, it looks very simple, but I got a lot to do. I know I do. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think of what I have to do on this, like my to-do list items here. And I know I'm going to come up with more. I always do. But for now, I'm kind of I'm coming up blank is what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm going to leave it for now, and we'll see how it goes when I can edit these together. Hopefully you guys have been watching me and my mom simultaneously. We'll see. That's all I got for this week, and hopefully you guys are as excited for May as we are. And then I kind of like these, but they don't really match the colors. But I kind of like those a lot. I'm definitely into my garden right now. It's what I want to do more than anything is to get it ready, but we try to wait as long as we can for May, because I don't know if anyone else does this, but we heard someone right down below. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you can, and tell me if you've heard this. We heard this where you try not to mow your lawn for May, so that it helps the bees and the caterpillars and the dragonflies and all the little insect critters that need their homes in those and their food.
and I was very excited to try doing it. My husband says there's no way he's going to wait to mow the lawn all throughout May, but we're holding off as long as we can. And then I'm going to add those, and then I'm going to meal plan throughout the week. That's going to be new. I'll let you know how that works next time. And there's just a couple... can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else going on this week, but that's okay because I will fill it in as time goes on. And luckily, having the design by Happy Planner already on the page, I kind of want to try and keeping it a little simpler to see how that works. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful week. I'm going to put down 2 more stickers just because I really think these are so cute. And then, do they make a difference? I think they make a difference. And then I'm going to stop because I don't want to overdo it and have it be too much. So have a great week.